Oh my god. Alright.
He tried to defect from the base
This shit
camp
fucking
up north, but it didn't
sucks.
work out.
This shit is
Now they're holding
fucking
him at
ass,
Sin.
and I'm
He's offered his
done.
technical
I'm
skills to us
tired.
as long as we can
I'm
guarantee his
so
safety.
fucking done.
You have to extract the target.
Fuck this bear. Fuck it all, man.
Boss, your target just happens to be the man who developed
Fucking
your
Ocelot
prostate
won't
as
shut the
deluxe
fuck
in
up.
barracks. The target is somewhere inside that outpost. The Soviets consider him a traitor now, so he'll be treated like any other prisoner.
Alright, so I just want to explain some things real quick before I take this guy down. I have been doing this for 4 fucking hours. Okay? Let's just say that real quick. This mission I have done for 4 fucking hours. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay? This shit is ass. But I'm having a good time. So I've decided to start recording it just because it's kind of fun. And it's going to be very rewarding when I finally clear this goddamn mission. So, why is this shit so fucking hard, you might be asking? Well, simply put, it's the fact that I want an S rank to clear this mission. But that's not even that fucking difficult. S rank is kind of hard, alright? All you really need to do is not kill anybody, don't get spotted, and complete your mission with like under an hour, and you will get S rank, okay? Not that hard once you understand the game. So I've decided to add some challenges on top. Right now, you can see me holding a pistol on this enemy. This pistol is the tranquilizer gun, and it's really cool. It has a suppressor, and if you headshot somebody, they go to sleep instantly. It's pretty fucking rad. It's also pussy shit. It's unironically baby mode, okay? So I'm not going to be using the tranquilizer rounds or the gun. And like I said earlier, when it comes to S rank, I'm not allowed to kill anybody either. So pretty much this forces me to do one of two things. Approach enemies like this with a gun in my hand and tell them to get the fuck down or I'm going to kill them, right? Or sneak up on somebody and just use my damn hands, all right? And like I said, the reason I did this is just because the gun is easy baby mode. But this isn't the only challenge I've added. I'm not allowed to be spotted. No combat alert, no nothing, okay? And if an enemy, you see right here, he's got a white exclamation point above him. This is cool. We like this. This is fine. If that shit turns red, that's an instant restart, all right? Because it means that they actually did see me, and that shit's ass, and it takes away from the score. Like I said, it's 3 in the morning, so I'm sorry I'm a little bit tired right now. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. There's a little bit more that's going on that I have to explain before we can really get into the gameplay. I've also turned off reflex mode in the settings, and this is another cop-out baby mode that pretty much when an enemy spots you, it slows down time and it gives you an opportunity to neutralize the enemy before they raise the alarm. I've turned that shit off. Fuck that shit. I don't need it, okay? And if that wasn't challenging enough, if you look at the moon in the sky right now, I've got about 2 minutes in game of nighttime left before it turns day. And let me tell you, daytime sucks in this game because enemies can see you from miles away like it's nothing. And you're pretty much forced to crawl around everywhere, all right? So those are the rules. But on top of that, I'm a sad, poor man that needs money and I need better soldiers. So I'm going to be making sure that I extract any B-ranked soldiers or higher because I need them on my mother base staff so I can actually progress in the game. as well as there's a blueprint for a special gun here that I need to collect. There's also another prisoner. That's not the main objective that I would like to capture, or excuse me, rescue as well. And finally, the final little bit of objectives that I've added on this grocery list of a mission is I need to clear all of the enemy's communication towers and the anti-air so my helicopter can come and extract me close to the mission area. All right. I think I've pretty much covered everything, so let's continue with the gameplay here.
Talk.
And finish the mission.
Great. I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look. I hope he's alright.
So this guy, I always target first because he's out here by himself. He tells me where some prisoners are. And he's a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't know what else to say. He's an idiot, and he's easy to capture, and I snuck up on him like it was nothing, and fuck him. Okay. I meant to explain this. I'm not allowed to use the pistol, but holding enemies up like this is the best way of neutralizing enemies, because once you do that to them, they're going to stay on the ground forever, unless the base gets alerted from seeing me, or if another friendly soldier ends up discovering them on patrol. Okay, now this is my next target over here. I have to be very careful with this guy because he is a big fucking piece of shit. God, this dude right here, this enemy right here is really stupid. It's really hard to properly neutralize him, and he has fucked me over. I can't even tell you how many times at this point. Okay. So I have to climb up right here. Perfect.
Speak.
Now, it's important that we talk and capture this man right here, because he knows where the blueprints are that, like I said earlier, I need. Alright. So now we've neutralized him. He's on the ground. He's going to put his hands on his head, and now we don't have to worry about him. Okay, cool. That's good. Next step is getting past this guard tower right here. This is the communication tower I've been talking about. There's a couple of these scattered throughout the map that I need to make sure to destroy before the end of the mission. And thankfully right now I have a very opportune time to do this. Okay, we've made it past. Now, I know this shit looks easy, but I'm telling you, I've done this for 4 hours. That shit that I just did right there is not easy. There's another guard right here. Oh. Okay. See right here? This dude is a B rank soldier.
A Soviet soldier.
So because of this, that means that he is on my target list of being extracted. Thankfully, he's kind of out here by himself, and he's actually not that hard to...
They're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results.
Jesus Christ. I tried to read these fucking documents, and Snake just kept wanting to climb the goddamn table. Oh my god. Alright. This enemy over here, like I was saying earlier, he's by himself, and he's actually not that difficult to sneak up on as long as I'm very stealthy. I'm gonna lock in here for a second, so... wait with me for a second. So right here, I'm gonna throw a magazine. And this is like pretty much like throwing a rock. It's a good way of getting people to turn around. And it's a very handy tool overall. The nice thing about the magazines as well is that they have infinite ammo, so I never run out of them. Okay. We're gonna ask him to tell him... So you can see right there, while I was holding the gun up to him, I asked him what he knew, and he told me a little bit of information. And this is pretty much called interrogation in this game, and it's very handy at telling you very cool things. So right here, that enemy I just interrogated, he's letting me know that this enemy has a special ability that I should probably extract. However, with that being said, I don't give a fuck, because usually those abilities are ass. There's only a couple that are really good, and overall they're all, like, it's just not worth my time right now. I've got a lot of shit to take care of, and I could give a single... Oh. Like I said, there's a lot to complain about. This game's terrain, while it's very fun, and this sandbox is, like, I'm not gonna lie, I really do thoroughly enjoy this game. There's some things with the terrain that just truthfully piss me the fuck off. Okay. So, right about here, I would say we've made it a third of the way through the mission. And so we're actually on pretty good timing right here. Our next goal is to make it up to this tower up here. There are no guards that spawn up here, and it has a very, very good sight line of the whole map, and it's just going to give us an opportunity to see as much as we can before we make our final infiltration into the complex. So here's the rest of the map. As you can see, this place is fucking massive. This shiny thing right here is a diamond, and I need to make sure to grab that before I go. It's more money that my base needs. Unfortunately, I don't know the rank of the soldier in there. You can see there's another diamond shining right there on the table. There's the blueprint that I need. Right there. Okay. I'm not seeing any other enemies. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. So here's the other dish I need to make sure to destroy. And also this device right here is the anti-air. And I need to make sure to explode and destroy that as well. Explode all over it. So this guy's gone to sleep, so I should probably make my way over there next. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. And then finally, you can see right here is a prisoner.
That prisoner doesn't look like the target.
Okay. I'm gonna make my move here. And the first step, in my opinion, I'm going to extract this prisoner first. Now, in my past attempts, anytime I touch this prisoner or move him, for some reason, the enemy just know, and they come immediately looking. And it's just a little bizarre, because this guy is an escaped prisoner. He's escaped the prison, and he's just kind of chilling out here, so I don't really understand how they know, like, immediately where he is the moment I touch him. It's really weird. Okay, looks like we got lucky this time. Couldn't tell you why. We have to move very carefully here. A lot of soldiers patrolling. Almost so long. Okay. Looks like I should be good to Fulton him. So the issue when you Fulton, as you can see, if I hold triangle, it says I have a 100% chance of Fultoning him. And this is cool and all, but if enemies are close by, they will hear. So it's very important that I walk away a little bit before I just do this. Otherwise, enemies will know that something's up. Okay.
Okay, subject
We
is
scanned
in.
another enemy. Alright. Now, for me, the next task that I need to do is I need to grab that blueprint and that diamond and also neutralize the enemy that's right here. And I just want to emphasize, you can see right now this guy's 50 meters away from me. If they had direct line of sight of me, they can spot me in this daylight. In my experience, enemies as far away as around 50 to 55 meters, they just can tell, they can just see you in the daylight is what I'm trying to say. So you have to be very careful, walk very slowly, keep a low profile like this, especially in open areas like this where there's not a lot of cover. And now we've reached the second part of this challenge. As you can see, he's gone to sleep right there. Now the only challenge... You see this enemy right here? 58 meters away. I guarantee you if I walk, they will be able to see me. As well as opening the door here is not easy either. The moment I open this door, this enemy's going to see me. Okay, we should be able to actually open the door here.
Spit it out.
Okay, so he told us where some diamonds are. Now, unfortunately, with this fucking enemy right here,
Hands up.
he's in a really shitty spot, and I don't have the opportunity to really move him around.
New weapons and equipment.
Okay, we got out. Can I climb up here? Oh yeah, I can. Good, 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 good. Alright. We've gotten the blueprint, we've rescued the prisoner, and we've also put a C4 on one of the equipment that I need so far. So we've actually made incredible progress right now. I'd say we're probably about halfway through the mission so far. Now the next step is to place C4 on top of this dish, as well as that anti-air radar. Now the problem is, I gotta be very careful with the C4 right here because it can kill enemies and I don't want anybody to die. There's an enemy right there I haven't scanned. He's a shit level. As you can see though, there's still enemies around here that I haven't scanned. There's probably more in this complex underneath me. And that's just a really terrifying thought. Because I've already put in plenty of time into this so far. Alright, so now I'm gonna try my damnedest to get to the top
Boss,
of this
you
installation.
enter the building. Always keep an escape route in mind when you head indoors. If you get surrounded, you'll have nowhere to run.
Now the shitty thing is, I'm pretty sure enemies can find C4. So if any enemy decides to come up to this roof, they will hear my explosive, and that will cause problems for me. Alright, I'm gonna sound whore a little bit, so I'm not gonna talk too much. Especially once we enter this building, I really need to listen to what's going on. There's the enemy coming up the stairs over here. This guy right here, he's about to walk up. So he should realistically be my next target in terms of taking care of. It's important to be very, very cautious. But yeah, the more enemies I can take care of that are patrolling this area, the safer it's going to be, so... Okay, we should be able to make a move here.
Spit it out.
the next step right here. During the cover of the sandstorm, it's important that I come over here. And I place the C4. It's also a good time to take care of this straggler over here. Sandstorm is fading.
Spit it out.
Я не хочу умирать!
Okay. We've made significant progress. At this point, the next step is to clear this enemy off of this area over here. Simply because he's in the blast radius of the C4, and that could really fuck up everything I've been working towards. I work my way through this grass over here and wait for an opportunity to sneak up on him. You can see there's a guard over here, and I'm very worried that he's going to see if I try to approach this enemy if I do it carelessly. Also, there's an enemy over here that could potentially find the other enemy I've put to sleep. So we're not in the best of situations right here. Okay, that guard to the left has turned, so I'm going to make a move.
Don't move. Talk. On the ground.
Okay. Now you may be tempted to run here, but it's actually not a good idea. There's a potential for enemies to spawn right in front of me, or not spawn, but rather come from patrol. As well as there could be an enemy right now to my right. They could be patrolling this building. And right now I'm just gonna pray that no one spawns or decides to walk around any corners. I'm gonna put these guys over here.
Hands up. Where are your friends?
Okay, there we go. Now comes the fucking hard part. First of all, one of those enemies told me where a cassette was, and I want to make sure I grab that as well. Rough diamond, cassette tape. Alright, here we go. There's really nothing much else to do except to just commit. Now, I could drop through that hole, but fuck that, man. Unironically. There's an enemy right there. This enemy needs to be extracted. He's a B tier enemy. I think we cleared most of the guards out of this area, at least that's my hunch.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And like I said earlier, I'm pretty poor, so it's very important to get all these materials. Okay. Set tape as well. We're making very good progress.
Is that him? There. That's the target.
Этот протез. Я его сделал. Это мой шедевр. Обычные протезы — это скучно.
Now that's some lateral thinking. Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. Target extraction confirmed. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Make sure I got all the goodies before I just dip. My brain right now really wants to take care of that guy and get rid of him, but I know I'm being greedy, so I'm going to leave. This is the furthest I've ever made it as far as the mission goes, and I've completed all my objectives. So I think I'm ready to dip. Man, my brain just wants to fucking run, but I need to be very careful here. Okay, now they're gonna be busy with that, so I should be able to just port this away. Oh god, please tell me I got it.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Tell me I got S. Tell me I got S. I should have gotten S for that.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Yeah. Ah. This shit is ass. Goodness. Hell yeah, dude. I know. Fucking goodness gracious, that shit was so hard.